observe what the first one, particles of matter have space between them. What is the first characteristics you learn? Here we are going to learn 3 characteristics. One is particles of matter have space between them. Another one is particles of matter are continuously moving. Third one, the particles of matter are attract each other. What are the 3 properties? Particles of matter have space between them. Particles of matter are continuously moving. Particles of matter are attract each other. Understood? So first evidence for the first activity, particles of matter have space between them. This activity,
we can do same activity.
Same activity, very good. Same activity what we have done at the first, like sugar dissolving in water, salt dissolving in water. When they dissolve the sugar and salt in the beaker containing water, it completely occupies the space between the water molecules. Yes, dear? Understood? So for this particles of matter have spaces between them, we can give the particles of matter consists of particles. That activity we can give the evidence for this characteristics. Okay, that's why I have shown you the video for that and I have explained clearly. Okay, so particles of matter have space between them. That activity we can give the example for the first characteristic. And the second one, particles of matter are continuously moving. Particles of matter are continuously moving. How these particles of matter continuously moving? What is the activity or the evidence we can give for this characteristics? See, before going to know about the continuous moving of the particles, okay, we should know about 2 terms. 2 terms. 2 terms. What are the 2 terms? First one, diffusion.
Diffusion.
Another one, Brownian motion. What is that? Another one?
Brownian motion.
Diffusion and Brownian motion. In case of diffusion and Brownian motion, first one, in case of diffusion, you can see that the particles intermix with 2 or more particles by their own, without giving any external energy. They mix up by their own. Understood? That is nothing but diffusion of matter. The best example for the diffusion of matter, children, here we can see that incense stick, agarbatti, we call it as agarbatti, okay? To give the divine faith or devotional thing, we devote it or we donate it to the God, okay? The intermixing of particles of 2 or more different substances on their own is called diffusion. For example, if I place a incense stick, unlit incense stick at a corner of the room. Understood, children? Listen. What I am saying, just listen. If I place the incense stick, unlit incense stick at the corner of the room, how much distance I can sit and observe the odor or observe the smell? When it is unlit, what happens? It's like normal agarbatti, so that we need to sit near to it, near to it, so that I can feel that, okay, they are present at one corner of the room. When I fire it or when I give the light fire to the agarbatti of incense stick, what happened? They start burning and then the fumes, the gaseous particles are released from the incense stick. So I'll be at another corner of the room. So these gaseous particles from the incense stick.
How make sense? Ma'am.
Yes. So these particles of the incense stick will mix up with the gaseous particles present in the particular room or in the atmosphere. They'll intermix each other. Understood, children? Imagine.
Yes, ma'am.
The particles of incense stick travels from one corner to the other corner. When we light it with a fire to the one corner to the other corner, how it travels from one corner to the other corner? Why? Because when they strike or collide with the gaseous particles in the surrounding or in the atmosphere, So these gaseous particles, when they strike, they allow to travel from one corner of the room to the other corner of the room. Understood? So this is nothing but diffusion. The particles moves continuously from one place to the other place due to diffusion. Due to what, dear? Diffusion. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Due to diffusion, the particles...
Ma'am, what is the formula to make incense stick?
Incense stick? It doesn't require any formula. It's a simple mixture. So it requires a
What is the mixture?
No, it doesn't require for us to prepare the incense stick. It's a small scale industry. We can get the composition anywhere and we can prepare it. It doesn't require any chemist or any other lab technician to prepare this incense stick. Even small scale industry also can prepare this incense stick. Understood? For this and candle composition is available in the internet. You can go and get it. It doesn't require for us. It's not a simple compound. It's a combination of different components. Okay, mother? So you have asked about the fractional distillation. I have clarified it. Okay? Incense stick composition. Please tell me in the next class. Okay? Okay? So this incense sticks, when we light the incense stick, what happened? It travels from one junction to the one corner of the room to the other corner of the room. Then they mix up with the gaseous particles and they travel from one place to the other place. So this particles mix up with the particles and they travel from one junction of the room to the other corner of the room. That means particles of matter are continuously moving due to what? Due to diffusion. What is diffusion? The intermixing of two or more different substances on their own. On their own is called diffusion. It's called what? Diffusion.
Diffusion.
Okay. Okay. Another example we can give for the diffusion. If your mother is cooking food in the kitchen and you are very hungry, you come by afternoon session from the school and you feel more hungry by order. So near your gate only you feel that odor, nice, good aroma, so that you feel more hungry. Why? How these particles transfer?
By diffusion.
Very good. They move and they undergo diffusion with the gaseous particles present in the room. These gaseous particles just travel from one area to the other area so that you feel the aroma or nice smell from one room to the other room or to the corner of your street. Understood? Understood here? Yes. No. Next one. The rate of diffusion increases. The rate of or the diffusion increases. Diffusion increases with diffusion increases with increasing temperature. For this, I can give you an evidence. For example, take a copper sulfate. Take 100 ml water in beaker and add one spatula of copper sulfate. What do you mean by copper sulfate? Copper sulfate, like name of copper sulfate is also a hydrated salt. What is the color of copper sulfate, children? What is the color of copper sulfate? The color of copper sulfate is blue in color. Okay, it is also called as blue vitriol. It is also called as blue vitriol. Okay, it's commonly it is also called as blue vitriol. This is nothing but a copper sulfate. The formula of copper sulfate is CuSO4. What is the formula of copper sulfate?
CuSO4.5 H2O.
CuSO4 pentahydrate. That's why I said it's a hydrated salt. It's a hydrated salt. It itself consists of water molecules along with it. Okay, so that's why we are not going to touch any chemical property of it. Just we need to observe only the color change. Okay, here copper sulfate is called as blue vitriol. It is blue in color. Then you have taken 1 fraction of copper sulfate in the beaker. Understood, children? Beaker containing water. Normal water, when you drop the copper sulfate, leave it without stirring, it takes time to dissolve. Understood? It takes time to dissolve. But when you have taken hot 100 ml water, hot 100 ml of water, the particles in the water is having kinetic energy. What it is? Kinetic energy. So the particles of matter consist of kinetic energy, especially liquids and gases are having kinetic energy. When they, because of this kinetic energy, they move. When you provide the heat to it, so the kinetic energy will be more, so that they strike the walls of the container. Understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So that when you give the heat energy, what happens? They'll move with a great force. So when your mother is cooking the food, hot food will transfer from one corner of the room to the other corner of the room. If the food is not cooked, if the otherwise the food is in like normal room temperature, you won't get that much order because the kinetic energy will be low. Understood or
Yes,
not?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So when you are taking a hot copper sulfate solution, hot water, so that this copper sulfate solution easily dissolves in it. Without any stirring or without any external force, they easily dissolve in it. Understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood or not? So they easily dissolve in it. Okay. So this is nothing but this simply we can say that the diffusion increases with increasing temperature because the kinetic energy of the particle increases with increasing temperature. So that they collide, they mix very fastly because they'll be having higher energy. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Yes. So this heat energy provides or enhances the kinetic energy of the particle. So diffusion also increases. Diffusion increases with increase in the kinetic energy. Any doubts? Yes. Next. So simply what we conclude with the diffusion, the rate of diffusion or the diffusion increases with increasing temperature. Simply we'll say that diffusion increases with increasing temperature. See the conclusions? Conclusions for this characteristics: particles of matter are continuously moving. What are the conclusions? Particles of matter continuously moving. The intermix of particles of two different types of matter by their own is called diffusion. This continuous moving of particles because of what? Because of diffusion. With increasing temperature, the kinetic energy of the particles also increases. So the movement of the continuous movement of the particles also increases. So this also I said that when I place the incense stick at the corner, unlit incense stick at the corner, so I need to go near to it and then only I feel the order. Okay. When I light the incense stick, whatever it attains temperature. When the temperature is more, so that the particles having more kinetic energy, so the force they go and strike the particles of the gas.